but they keep on coming for me. DMX, what they wanting from me. BMX, I ain't stunting for free. On my mama. So you know that it's true when I speak. Matador, I ain't running from beef. Mike Tyson asked why my hunger so deep. I replied, ain't no love in the streets. Also, there wasn't no love in my home, so only.
A nighttime activity on Ocean Drive here in Miami. As seen from the air, plenty going on down there. It's great to be with you on a Monday afternoon as we get set for this broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And the starting group for San Francisco. They've got Sabonis. Wiggins is out there with Williamson. Then it's Curry. And it's Booker in at the 2. And for the Heat, we've got Richmond. Stoudemire out there with Robinson. And there's Carter. And it's Arenas in at the point guard. Off target from outside. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for San Francisco. Plays it up and banks it in.
Wiggins just defense get the better of him there.
Here's Miami now. Outside Arenas. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
At the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
Now here's Curry, and stolen by Arenas. It's Vince Carter on the wing. Back to Arenas. We're about 1 minute into the first. Beyond the arc. That shot off the mark. And it's San Francisco the other way. Curry dishes to Booker. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Now here's Richmond. Here's Stoudemire. And that one hits back iron. Curry against Arenas. Curry passes to Sabonis. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Booker looking around. And the pass to Wiggins. There's the triple. That's good from Booker on the assist by Wiggins. And that's now 6 points for Devin Booker. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
Now here's Curry. He dishes it to Wiggins. Pass to Booker. Takes a 3. And again it's San Francisco with a 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And some changes here for San Francisco. Anthony Davis comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Thompson in for Devin Booker. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Arenas kicks to Richmond. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Connects from 3-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Arenas against Curry. Out to Thompson for the 3. Rebound by the Heat.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Carter inside the 3-point line. Misses off the right iron. San Francisco leading by 6. Sabonis with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Curry against Arenas. Curry passes to Davis. Back to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. From the arc. Williamson. It's good on the putback.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Arenas against Curry. Richmond outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Stephen Curry.
Arenas, boy, I tell you, is one of the most confident and explosive scorers in the game. A shoot-first point guard who will let it fly at any time and do real damage with the ball in his hands.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Curry does not just hurt you from deep. He is a clever finisher on the drive. Lethal at penetrating and finishing.
Now here's Jones. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Gilmore. Here's Thorpe. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Arenas kicks to Jones. With some arc. That one, no good. Good D by Thompson. Here's Curry driving the lane, and Curry throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Yeah, and sometimes he comes off as maybe being laid back, but Gilmore is a fierce competitor in the post, and it comes out in his rebounding more than anywhere else.
And it's San Francisco in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for San Francisco.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for San Francisco, we've got Kemba Walker. He's out there with Devin Booker. Hayward out there with Adams. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the power forward position. Now McGrady after Gordon Hayward's three-pointer that didn't go. For Booker, and that one's good. McGrady's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Heat.
And McGrady, as accomplished a mid-range shooter as we have in the game, keeps that high release point on the jump shot.
A nice shot by Booker.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Arenas. Back to McGrady. Pass to Arenas. Jones with it. Fires for three. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Shots good by Hernan Gomez.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Arenas passes to McGrady. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. McGrady's got 5 points now this quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Booker. 12 points for him. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
San Francisco making a switch here. Doncic is checked in, so he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. 3, and again, Miami with the triple.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Robinson against Doncic, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. That's his first foul. Wiggins is checked in for San Francisco. On the wing, Doncic. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A shot by Hayward, wide open, and good. He got the English that time as it falls. Hayward's got his first basket.
Hayward's got such a quick release on the catch and shoot. Even before the ball gets to him, he's already making up his mind when he's going to let it fly.
Fires the 3. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Richmond outside. Down low. Here's Robinson. Count it.
Yeah, I like the interior game of Robinson. He really does a nice job of getting deep position and then going to work.
And the Heat making a change here. Stoudemire's checked in. San Francisco also changing it up. Williamson is checked in for Hernan Gomez. Davis comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Klay Thompson in for Andrew Wiggins. Now here is Davis. No points in the game yet for him. And Adams kicks to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of... What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Now, here's Doncic. Gilbert Arenas missing his last shot. Robinson with the block. Carter against Davis. And Robinson throws it down hard.
And the Admiral, David Robinson, a big-time threat to dunk it down. Can't give this 7'1" center any room down low.
It'll be San Francisco with their first time out of the game here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Booker, he's checked in for San Francisco. Curry comes in for Luka Doncic. Here's Curry. To the middle, here's Williamson, and the rejection by Stoudemire. And he recovers it. Booker inside. He's covered by Arenas. Curry deciding where to go with it. And here's Booker from the arc. Here's Davis. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Arenas, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Curry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Gilbert Arenas.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Miami. And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his second foul of the game. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Arenas passes to Ariza. There's the drive. Sabonis with the block. Now Curry. 6 points for him. Booker finds Williamson. And he's good on the 3-ball. Williamson's got 5 points so far.
Oh, great reflexes from Zion. Doesn't second guess himself. Just takes his shot right up.
Outside Arenas. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
Sensational timing from the athletic forward. Ariza has great chemistry and awareness with his teammates.
And it's San Francisco holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
They've got Carter. Robinson is out there with Stoudemire. Then it's Richmond. And it's Arenas in at the 1 spot. So that's where Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
Boy, Andrew Wiggins, the former first overall pick, showing off his passing skills there.
Arenas against Curry. Arenas dishes to Richmond. Carter outside. Just 5 to shoot. On deep, Arenas. He's off on that one. And it's San Francisco the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
A 3-ball. Buries it from 3-point range. Arenas has got 7.
And you have to honor the 3-point shooting of Arenas. A big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Curry passes to Sabonis. That's out of bounds. San Francisco will retain possession. A different look for Miami. Baker, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Thorpe in for Stoudemire. San Francisco also with the sub. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Sabonis. Curry against Arenas. Curry's shot is good. 8 points for him.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Arenas against Adams. No good from Arenas. San Francisco leading by 12. Booker the pass to Williamson. Count it, good.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
Richmond against Curry. Shoots. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 20 points for Devin Booker.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Timeout called, the Heat. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they got to talk about it quickly.
A different look for Miami. McGrady comes in for Carter, and Jones subbed in for Richmond. So San Francisco going with almost an entire new group. Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Hayward comes in for Wiggins. Doncic is checked in for Booker, and it's Kemba Walker in for Stephen Curry. Hayward looking over the floor. And the shot goes down. And San Francisco leads by 18.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Baker, Arenas trying to free himself up. Baker with the bucket.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And it's Walker penetrating. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by the Heat.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Jones. And then Jones with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
1:10 left to play in the third. McGrady against Hayward. And stolen by Hayward. And there's the pass to Hernan Gomez. Takes it inside. Some solid defense from Robinson.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And it's Arenas with the jam.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Here's Doncic. It's good. Doncic has got 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Arenas. To get open is Robinson. And it's Miami with another.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic looking it over. Here's Hernan Gomez. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. 5 points in the game.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Walker against Arenas. This one for 3. And they get it back. And it's San Francisco in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for San Francisco, at the guard spot, it's Curry and Thompson. Adams is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Sabonis in at the center.
And Stoudemire just moves so well in that pick and roll, just cuts the D to shreds with that set.
Curry dishes to Adams. Now here's Davis. Outside, Sabonis. Here's Birdsong. He's covered by Thompson. Birdsong passes to Arenas. Stolen by Thompson. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for San Francisco.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And the Heat call time here. Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. And, you know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
And Miami making a change here. Richmond's checked in.
Carter just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all three. And so Curry will bring it up for San Francisco. They led by as many as 18 points. Outside, Sabonis. A putback, Davis on the follow. Davis has got his first bucket in this one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject it.
For three, Booker, and Vince Carter pulls it down. Miami trails by 16. Not wasting any time in taking the shot and knocking it down. Carter's got 5 points now this quarter. Curry against Arenas. And the foul on Amari Stoudemire. That'll be his second foul of the game. Richmond against Booker. And he drives in, and the dunk by Booker.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Carter looking around. Clock at 6. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
Carter taking flight is a thing of beauty. The insanity showing off his amazing bounce.
Here's Booker. Here he goes.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Richmond outside. Carter with the three. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Adams has got his fourth rebound in this one. Booker with it. Now Stoudemire defending. Curry against Robinson. Outside for Davis. Adams trying to free himself up. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his fourth assist in this one. Curry against Arenas. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. It's good from long range. 13 points for Vince Carter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Curry kicks to Booker. Richmond with the steal. Pass to Arenas. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Stoudemire against Adams. Richmond right side. And again, Miami with the triple.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it with...
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Pass to Robinson. Over Sabonis. Sabonis with the block. Richmond against Booker. Passes it to Curry. And so it's San Francisco winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was.
super fly guy. I am Gemini, 2 heads, 1 eye. I am Gemini like Pac, Andre, Lauren, and Kanye, Boy George, and Anne Frank. I am Gemini, but no, I'm not fake. I am Gryffindor, but don't move like snakes. I am Gemini, people love to call me crazy, but they judging in the hating, and I'm too grown for explaining. I am Gemini, June 14th, and all the famous rappers got a sign like me, and all the famous rappers got a heart like me, but I know that I'm different and they're not quite me. I'm the horoscope, I'm the planet and moon, I'm the rising ascendant, 5th degree to the moon, I'm the witch of your dreams.
Pretty little shorty with the snapback, tarot deck on sack, like to get her feet wet with